Welcome to the 18th race of Season 4. 40 cars the riding set to take on this race. Starting off, we have William Byron, Chase Elliott, Timmy Hill, and BJ McLeod. Looks like Byron in the lead. Him and Elliott make contact. They're going to slide into the wall. William Byron does barely get to the line. William Byron wins even though he bounces back. Next up, we have Cody Ware, Christopher Bell, Martin Truex Jr., and Brad Keselowski. Keselowski in the lead. He's going to spin off of Truex. He's going to spin across the line to win as Truex and Bell make hard contact into the wall. But Brad Keselowski advances. Next up, we have Austin Dillon, Ryan Preece, Quinn Houff, and Ross Chastain. Chastain in the lead. He's going to spin from the lead, barely missing Preece. Ryan Preece will win. There's heavy contact into the wall for Chastain. Let's look at this. Almost goes over. Goes back on all four tires, but it's Ryan Preece advancing. Next up, we have Austin Cindric, Kyle Busch, Eric Jones, and Matt DiBenedetto. DiBenedetto in the lead. Looks like he's barely going to hit the wall, but it's DiBenedetto getting the win. Matt DiBenedetto advances to round 2. Next up, we have Kyle Larson, Michael McDowell, Ryan Blaney, and Justin Haley. Looks like Larson with a slight lead, but it's Blaney and Haley going to spin into the wall. Michael McDowell passes Larson. Michael McDowell advances to round 2. Next up, we have Joey Logano, Kevin Harvick, Eric Almirola, and Ryan Newman. Looks like Logano's in the lead. Him and Harvick make contact. They're going to spin in front of the field. Joey Logano spins to get the win as all four cars make heavy contact going across the line. Next up, we have Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Garrett Smithley, Tyler Reddick, and Alex Bowman. Looks like Reddick with the lead. Him and Bowman are going to spin into the wall. It's going to be Tyler Reddick getting to the line first, so Reddick wins and advances to round 2. Next up, we have Josh Bilicki, Chase Briscoe, Daniel Suarez, and AJ Allmendinger. Looks like Suarez with the lead. Him and Briscoe are going to spin into the wall. It'll be Chase Briscoe getting to the line first. Briscoe advances to round 2. Next up, we have Cole Custer, Corey LaJoie, Bubba Wallace, and Joey Gase. Custer and LaJoie are side by side. They're both going to spin into the wall. LaJoie way up in the air. LaJoie wins, flying across the finish line. LaJoie advances to round 2. Let's take a replay. The contact from the wall, and Custer sends the 7 car up in the air. Comes back on all four tires and wins at the same time. Next up, we have Kurt Busch, Chris Buescher, Denny Hamlin, and Anthony Alfredo. Buescher in the lead. Alfredo's going to spin Hamlin. That'll give the win to Chris Buescher in the 17. Buescher advances to round 2. So these 10 drivers won, and they are advancing to round 2. Starting off, we have William Byron and Brad Keselowski. Looks like Byron with a slight lead. Keselowski's going to spin into the wall. William Byron wins. Next up, we have Ryan Preece, Matt DiBenedetto, and Michael McDowell. DiBenedetto with the easy lead. Looks like he's going to go into the wall, but he'll keep that lead. Matt DiBenedetto advances the championship. Next up, we have Joey Logano and Tyler Reddick. Logano with the lead. He cuts in front of Reddick. They go hard into the wall. Reddick goes into the air and almost hits the spectators. Let's take a replay of this crash. It's Logano advancing to the championship. See, Logano hits the wall hard. Reddick goes over him. Almost hits the SHR spectators. Next up, we have Chase Briscoe, Corey LaJoie, and Chris Buescher. They're 3 wide. Briscoe's going to spin into the wall. LaJoie barely goes into the wall, but it's Corey LaJoie getting the win. Corey LaJoie advances to the championship. So Byron, DiBenedetto, Logano, and LaJoie are in your championship races. Here's race 1 out of 3. DiBenedetto spinning. Oh, Byron. Oh, my goodness. He blows over on top of Lejoy and up and over. Joey Logano is eliminated. Let's take a replay here. Just a contact from the wall, and Lejoy and Logano send that 24 car up and over. So Byron, DiBenedetto, and Lejoy advance to race 2 out of 3. They're 3 wide again. Oh, DiBenedetto's going to spin Lejoy into the wall. It'll be Corey Lejoy getting eliminated. So that means in your championship race, you have the 24 of William Byron and the 21 of Matt DiBenedetto. Who's going to take race 18? DiBenedetto with the lead. Byron gets loose. Matt DiBenedetto will win race 18. Matt DiBenedetto gets his first win of the season in that 21 car. And also congrats to Kyle Busch, 05 for their first career win as well. And here are the results of race 18. And here are the car points. These are the current top 16 in line to make the playoffs. And here are the account top 16 that are currently in line to make the playoffs as well.